When I'm in bed with Zozo, I'm nervous. Zozo is the French mistress of Boston billionaire Hazelton Turnbull Hardturd Harding IV, a man whose displeasure it is dangerous to incur, and the father-in-law of Marcy Harding, who is, how shall I put it, my support in life. Discovery by either would mean ruin, but Hayes would have me killed. Zozo, however, tiptoes into my chamber and slips in next to me nude before I can gather my thoughts. "I can do what everything you like to me," she says. "I'd like you to piss off." Zozo wants you to commit acts upon her by which she will then affect to be shocked. She wants you to hurt her so she can say, "T'aimes ça?" She is exquisitely passive and inserts her submissiveness under one, such that one is drawn against one's will into exploiting it. Why do I do these things? All I really want is to sleep. Did you enjoy that, I say, when I roll off? Extremely much. Now that Hayes is gone, I can come to you every after day. English is an adventure for Zozo. He won't like that. I can just fuck him off. He'll turn me over to his bodyguards. That would be much more worse, she agrees. I give her a little shove onto the floor. Bye. When I'm in bed with Darlene, I feel used. Darlene is Toad's teenage wife, though in sophistication she's more like age 75. The young are like that, don't you find? Toad looks like something, if it were growing on your skin, you'd spray it with liquid oxygen. But despite his short, bumpy greenishness, he was an eminent ladies' man and could succeed where handsome, elegant, accomplished men, like, for example, oneself, would not have thought of trying. It wasn't just that he's rich. I mean, who would dare to look like that if he wasn't rich? It was something he secreted, some enzyme that disarmed the prey. Darlene was the only woman ever to show immunity, and he therefore became her prisoner. She has never forgiven him for not turning into a prince when she kissed him, and her every act is one of revenge, most especially her ravishments of myself. Everything he does offends her. She was stung by a jellyfish, and he, thinking ammonia was the thing, outed hose and peed on her, which not all women like. For Zozo, it would have been fine. Just now, while engaged in the act with Darlene, he had taken a selfie, and she had stomped indignantly from the marriage bed. "Without even be able to warn me," she said. For Darlene, too, English is an adventure. "Where's that dumb bum gonna put that picture?" Indeed, Toad is of a vulgarity as pronounced as my own, and we are, for perhaps that reason, friends, so to speak. When she protests these outrages by stealing into my quarters for succor, I believe is the word, I can muster no meaningful objection. A little change is nice. "Toby," she says, relaxing in my arms after the first round, "why don't we go away together?" I shake my head firmly. I want my mommy. "I can take care of you. You'd be surprised." I don't want to be surprised. I want my mommy. When I'm in bed with Marcy, I swim in the sea of mommy. her soft, blonde flesh, her reassuring aromas, her strawberry secret scent. Madonna with her child. "Toby," she says, "do you love me?" "Of course I do." And who's to say I don't mean it? I like women of a certain, maturity. Someone to wrap yourself up and go to sleep in. She's no Einstein, but then one isn't an Einstein oneself. IQ-wise, we match. She's beautiful. I'm irresistible. I have no money. She has lots. "Give me a little huggy mugs," I say. She is under the covers doing me an oral favor when Toad bursts in and yanks them back so hard she nearly bites me. "Where's Darlene?" he says. "Toad, you almost cost me my manhood." "Was she here?" We look up at him, double exposed. "Toad, this is embarrassing." "I'm sorry," he tells Marcy, and replaces the sheet with what tact he can manage, veiling her insulted modesty. I peer under it to indicate that she may resume. "Goodbye, Toad." And he sulks out. Asshole. She gets my engine restarted, and I am just finding myself when Hayes throws the door open and rips off the sheet. We watch it float to the floor. "Hayes," I say, "there are times when I'm available to talk. This might not be one of them." But he stands there, hands on hips, unapologetic. "Hayes," says Marcy, "do you mind?" "Where's Zozo?" I attempt solicitude, but my eyes betray mirth. "Can't you find her?" "No." "Did you look under the bed?" "I give you money to feed this leech." "So," says Marcy, "I don't even give a care. He does nothing but lollygag." All part of the service. He smiles like he's brushing his teeth, picks something out of his nose and puts it in the ashtray. We look at it. "Check the closets," I say. "We can wait." "May I say something to you that I truly mean?" "I don't think it's a good idea." "Eat your nose," says Marcy, "you big phony baloney." He goes out and slams the door. I nod at her that she may continue, and as she nuzzles me back into a sense of my value, Zozo eases herself from under the bed, gives me a lingering, wistful glance, and slips out.